send to like the dugout, in, and could go up.
Welcome back to Thursday Thoughts. My name's Zach.
I'm Maddox, and welcome back to the show. After a long break, we're finally back with another episode.
It has been a while since we last recorded.
Mm-hmm. We've all been out of the state / country. I went to San Antonio and St. Louis and Missouri and Texas. So you went to
Florida, Atlanta, Nassau, and Haiti.
So yeah, definitely both of us were gone. There was absolutely no way that we were gonna be able to get an episode out last Thursday, but here we are, and now we can get it's like you take the last episode and you put it to this episode, and then it's like doubled up. So now this episode's even better than if you just had last week and this week.
Oh yeah,
think about
this
it.
This has to be double good.
Exactly, the weight more built up for 2 better episodes.
It's like it's a formative episode.
Yes, exactly. It's like episode squared.
Yeah.
And not episode to the whatever. But yeah, like I said, I went to San Antonio. Me and my dad went and watched a golf tournament. That was a fun experience. I'd never been to somewhere. I've been to New York City, but like San Antonio's got a different kind of feeling. The Final Four was there, which was awesome. It was cool because there was a bunch of people there, and it was all kind of basketball themed, and there was like a bunch of other stuff where you just have basketball stuff everywhere. I went and watched the Spurs game. That was really cool.
Yeah, that would be neat.
The Cavs were incredibly good. It was insane. It was really fun watching them play. Obviously, I went to the golf tournament. I'll pull the picture and I'll show it to y'all. It was at it's called TPC San Antonio, and so where we were at, there's like these big old tents in like a grandstand, I guess you could call it. And we were sitting around those, and this is what the green looked like.
Oh wow!
Like
you're pretty close up there.
Yeah, I know. It had those grandstands around it, and then it had that little bunker in the middle of the green, which was like just awesome, just cool to watch. Some dude hit on this side of the bunker, had to chip over the bunker in order to get it by the hole. About made it. It was really cool. Typically you don't see people do that, but I thought that was really cool. The Spurs game, like I said, was good. The drinking law in Texas.
Yeah.
Their laws are incredibly loose. So it was like really weird when I was sitting in the Uber with my dad, and he's talking to the Uber driver about like, he was like, oh, I've had a long flight, I have to sit down and get a margarita. And my dad was like, oh, you can have one. And then he was like, oh, no, actually you can. And my dad was like, what? And he was like, if a parent authorizes their child to drink in the state of Texas, like even just like a sip, like it's legal.
Huh.
Like it was the weirdest thing, but
that doesn't surprise me though.
No, it really
Texas
doesn't.
Law.
Yeah, but I obviously didn't drink, because if I did, I'd be showing y'all a video of me doing it right now, and it's probably best that I didn't.
Yeah,
in
probably
the first place.
so.
But yeah, getting there was a hassle too. We were supposed to go from.
I think both of our trips getting there was rough.
Yeah, lots of flight troubles and stuff, and just traveling. I was supposed to drive to St. Louis from here in Kentucky to Missouri, and then fly out to Tennessee and Nashville, and then fly to San Antonio. But the flights kept getting pushed back because of flooding, and I had to go to Colorado and then fly to San Antonio, which sucked. We got in like 4 a.m.
That's rough.
But yeah, I mean, we got there nevertheless, and then I had to fly to Pensacola by myself, so I mean.
How was that, just being by yourself flying?
Oh, it felt like liberating. Like, it felt like it was a good experience, but I mean, it was, there's a lot more turbulence on that flight than the other flights that I was on, so it was a little bit more scary just kind of being by myself.
Yeah.
But still, I enjoyed it. It wasn't a bad experience.
Was it like driving for your first time? It's kind of just weird not having people in there with you?
Yeah, sorta. Just kind of being there with nobody else to really say anything to. Because, like, you can talk to, like, other people who are, like, you don't know, obviously they're strangers. But, like, I didn't really want to. Like, I was just, like, on my phone most of the time watching a movie. So, like, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like that, just driving for yourself for the first time. But you're actually in control of the car.
Yeah.
I'm letting some dude just like
Why?
his life is in my hands, and that's what's scary most of the time. But yeah, I had a good experience. But let's talk about you. How was you said the Bahamas?
Yeah.
How good was that?
It was really neat. I've been to Nassau before, but it's always nice to go back. We had great weather the whole cruise. It rained one day, but it was like our day that we were sailing back. So I mean,
Oh wow.
it didn't really matter. Every other day it was really nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
So the Bahamas, they had we were trying to like get around, and they changed their port or whatever. So there's a lot more people in there because used to. Like they try and sell you stuff all the time, but now the port's bigger, so there's more ships. So it was a lot more crowded, but they couldn't like get to you to sell you stuff. So it was kind of nice just being able to kind of left alone whenever you're able to walk around. And then we went to Haiti. That was nice. I'd never been to Haiti before, which Haiti's a war-torn country, which is probably why.
Didn't go there much.
yeah, but the cruise I went on, Royal Caribbean's got their own section, kind of guarded or whatever. So it was safe. I made it back, so I was fine.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Podcast lives.
Yeah.
Lives on.
Yeah, but getting to the cruise that was not fun. It was a 14-hour drive.
Oh my goodness. Where did y'all go to, like New Orleans?
Oh, I think it was Cape Canaveral that we had to take out of.
Okay.
So it's kind of on like, if this is like Florida, this is like the part that hangs down. It's kind of on this side.
Oh, okay.
But
driving all the way there. That's rough.
Which the first time we split it up, like we did 10 or 11 hours, and then we did 3 hours the next day. But the going back, we did 14 hours straight, which was not fun. Hey.
This is my dog, everybody.
Yeah.
So out of the camera.
I don't think the door latched.
No, I don't think the door latched either. It's alright though. This is our special guest this week,
our
guys.
special guest
She's actually just late, but yeah, this is my dog. How was your spring break?
I think
it clearly was not very good.
Okay. Alright. Well, back on.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. I'm Zach.
I'm Alex. This is
Lulu.
Yeah, this is Lulu. Okay, what were you saying?
Really, I was just finishing up on the trip down there, but coming back up, we figured we could watch, a basketball game or something, or a baseball game. So we we found a Braves game, but it was going to be raining, so we're like, all right, let's go inside. So then we looked at basketball games, and there was not a single game in the state of Florida or in Georgia for the 2 days that we were going to be.
That's just unlucky.
Yeah,
at that point.
Because we were like, you know what? We'll drive. Best case scenario, maybe there's a game in Atlanta. We drive to Atlanta and we'll just stay the night there.
Yeah.
And then we'll drive up the next day. But we just could not find anything. No NBA, no G League, no nothing. So we just like, all right, let's just go home.
Yeah.
But I think it would have been really neat to go see a game like you guys did.
Yeah, I mean
they went off in your game.
Yeah, no, the Spurs game was incredible because they didn't have Wemby or anything, which is fine. It's still fun to watch those games. You can chill. It's still fun to watch those games, but the Cavs got up 20 at one point. And I was like, oh, we're gonna leave early. But the Spurs came back and brought it all the way back to a 1-point game. So we had to stay until the last second to see who was gonna win because they first had possession with 5 seconds left. And it was a 1-point game. It was incredible just watching it. And they were on a roll, too.
So,
hey, you're supposed to be in the guest chair.
Yeah, I don't think she understands the guest chair.
Yeah. We would not be having you back on. You're going to keep acting like this. Yeah, you sit right there, yeah. But, yeah. I definitely think the Spurs game was a great experience. I was supposed to go play golf somewhere. And I don't know what I would rather have done. I think it depends on if I played good golf or not. If we did go play. So, but I mean, the Spurs game was really fun. When I went to Pensacola, 2 of my buddies slept on the beach.
Really? How was that?
For them, I heard it was terrible.
Yeah. I feel like. What's she doing?
I don't know. She's excited to be on the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's our most enthusiastic guest.
Sit. No. But yeah, two of my buddies slept on the beach, and from what I heard, it was just extremely cold.
Really?
Yeah, so like they slept that night, and they slept on like towels and everything, but I don't think they covered up or nothing. And so like they were up probably like all night. Like they probably slept for like an hour, like in hour increments, but they only slept for maybe 3 hours.
Oh.
And
That's
so
rough.
like they were up at like 6 a.m. They're like, we just got to go back to the house. But like I'm not. Hopefully we can have them on the show and they can talk about it a little bit. But I don't think they'd recommend it. I definitely don't think they recommend it because they did not want to do it again.
Another thing at Pensacola, he found our principal at Pensacola.
Oh, it was such a coincidence. I found our
A
principal.
total coincidence.
Great. I had no idea that she was gonna be there. But yeah.
How was the golf, the match? Like who all played? I didn't know anything about it. I'm not a big golfer. Golf follower.
It was good. One of the guy who won, he hadn't won in a little while. Just from like I think it's like his 4th tournament win, but he hadn't won in quite a long time, and so it was it was nice seeing him win again. He plays for Team USA in the Ryder Cup, so I mean I like him. It's cool seeing him win. He's like my height. He's a lefty, so
He could have been you.
it could have been me. Yeah, but I'm a righty.
Oh yeah.
It could be opposite me.
Yeah, he's the opposite.
Opposite me.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a lot of big names there too, so it was fun watching those guys play. Very interesting tournament to say the least. Over there in San Antonio. But yeah.
How was the cards game that you had?
Oh yeah, the Cardinals game. Yeah. I mean that was nice. I'm not really much of a big Cardinals fan. I'm a Yankees fan, despite the Fenway Park
Yeah.
picture back here. My brother and my dad are Red Sox fans, so this place is decked out in Red Sox gear, and I'm a lone survivor here in this Oakwood household. But my dad, he is an assistant coach, and kind of helps with the high school team, and they got a sweet gig to go out and play after the Cardinals played the Phillies at Busch Stadium.
That's neat.
And so my little brother got to play at Busch Stadium, like on the varsity team. Like he got a hit, he caught a couple innings. So I mean, it was just a surreal experience. Like
They take home the win.
they did take home the
That's
win,
like the cherry on top.
8-6, I think, or I think it was 8-6. But yeah, it was a very, very interesting game. Like just kind of the deal that they had going on. Like it was weird seeing like Busch Stadium kind of so empty because they kind of fitted us into like the dugout in, and you could go up. Action. And we're back after my dog knocked over the camera.
Unfortunately, the special guest is no longer here with us.
Yeah, she had another podcast to attend, and that's not her that you hear outside the door.
Yeah.
So don't even worry about that.
Yeah, no, don't even let that thought cross.
She had another gig. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But what were we talking about? The golf tournament. Yeah. So
we're talking about. We got to the baseball.
Oh, baseball. Okay, yeah, the baseball. Okay, so yeah, my brother, he got a hit. He's in 8th grade. He got a hit. He got to catch a few innings. I mean, they kind of sectioned us in between dugouts. So I mean, it was really cool to actually just be there and see like nobody even in like the their big jumbotron.
Yeah.
Like they had like the cameras set up like as if it was like a real baseball game.
Yeah.
Like they would like video from like behind the pitcher, and you could see like the catcher, and then they hit it, and then they would follow the ball. So like it was like I could go outside in the concourse and like where the concessions are,
yeah,
and they have it on the TV.
That's neat.
Like they would have the whole game on the TV. Like
so it was as if they were like MLB.
Yeah, exactly. It was so cool. But I had a really good time watching that, and they obviously got the win. So I mean that was just mic drop. That was amazing. Despite the fact that I had to drive 3 hours both ways by myself, it's a good trade-off for being able to watch my little brother play at Busch Stadium. So we'll have to have him on the show. We can talk about it. We got a lot of new guests lined up for these new stories.
I know, yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah, how many bottles is that today?
This is gonna be not today. The last 24 hours, since this is the morning. The last 24 hours, I've had 12. I'm at 12 and a half right now.
You've already. That's your second one today, or that's your third one today?
Second one. I had 11 yesterday, and then I had one this
Golly.
morning, and then I'm halfway through this one.
My goodness. Why are you drinking so much water?
Well, you're out. You had you have Dr. Pepper right now.
Not anymore. I got rid of it when our guest had to leave.
So you had.
No, but not anymore. But not
What's
anymore.
the point? What's the point in drinking Dr. What are you getting from Dr. Pepper? When I got.
They're 23 flavors.
No, they're.
Are you trying?
Actually,
What, are you
they're-
trying to look like Christian Bale in that one movie?
Mm.
Yeah, he's like 125 or 135 or something like that.
No, I'm gonna look like the Batman Christian Bale.
No. Then you gotta quit drinking water. You gotta eat more pizza.
No.
Have you heard about that? His
No,
diet
what'd
to
he
like
do?
be Batman. He was
You
like
Batman.
to be Batman. He ate like a bunch of pizza, and I don't forget what he drank. It was probably like soda or something. And he just drank like a ton of that and ate a bunch of pizza. And he got too fat because he wanted to bulk up.
Yeah.
And he got too fat. So then he just like cut down to whatever weight they desired for him. And that's why he was like shredded in the Batman
Really?
movie. It's like that's why he was so ripped.
He's so good at body transformations.
Yeah.
Like for the Machinist, he cut down like crazy. And the Batman, obviously, he bulked up. What was that other one where he was?
I don't
like
remember what the movie was
he
called.
was large.
But he was like,
Yeah.
he was like 300 pounds. I wish I could figure it out. But I think he played like a vice president or something.
I don't know, but in like alongside
That
transforming
water's
his,
getting to you.
yeah.
It's called Vice.
Vice.
He-
Alongside like the physical transformation that he does, he like takes like he becomes the character,
Yeah,
which
like
is
it's
it's crazy.
yeah, it's almost like you feel like you're watching that person
Yeah,
for like the first
which
time.
I've heard that he said that he didn't want to do any more transformations just because I'm sure they're
Oh.
terrible for your body.
Yeah, it's probably terrible on his health. Long term, it's just gonna suck.
Yeah.
But I need to find a better picture of this. But it's called Vice. He plays Dick Cheney, Governor George W. Bush of Texas, Big Six. So he's like the CEO of what it's called Halliburton Co. And he picks him to be his Republican mate to run in the 2000 presidential election. So, but let me pull a picture of like the actual Dick Cheney. He is. Okay, well I can't find any of them. Let me look up Christian Bale and Vice. That may work better.
That's probably better, just to give them a frame of reference for what they're supposed to be looking for.
Let's see here. Like this is what he looked like.
Really?
Like that is insane. And he like let me look up Christian Bale just like in general. Just to show he's like I don't even know what he is normally. He's probably like around like this was him in Batman.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy.
Like that transformation is just absurd. Why would you ever want to do? And then look, this is that transformation when he went to the Machinist.
That's ridiculous.
Like that's how little he got. Like I cannot imagine doing that to yourself. But yeah, Christian Bale is an incredible actor
Yeah.
for sure.
How committed he is to his roles.
Yeah, I mean it's insane. I'd never be able to do like those kind of body transformations.
No way.
I can barely gain and lose like 5 pounds.
Yeah, I don't, that's so.
I can't
extreme.
imagine gaining so much that he did. But I mean, sitting on top of the actors, Jack Black's on a spring roll these past 3 years.
He has been. What do you have? What do you have? I mean, he always got something to drop during the summer.
Yeah, he's 2023. He had the Mario movie,
Yeah.
and then 2020, which that's animated. Then
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda, which is also animated, and then the Minecraft movie this year.
Yeah.
And like the Minecraft movie, if you're like
I've not seen it, but yes.
Like if you're somebody who like watches movies like for serious like stuff, like you like Christian Bale movies, you will hate the Minecraft movie. It's so unserious and it's so stupid, but I loved every minute of it. It was so much fun. Just like being in a theater, and it's kind of like interactive in a way, because like when he says something, like you'll start clapping.
And like like whenever they do like the chicken
I know.
jive era, he throws popcorn
I did
everywhere.
not throw the popcorn.
You-
That was not me.
Yeah, you sound so innocent right now.
That was not. Do you pull the video?
No, 'cause we
Exactly.
get copyright struck.
Yeah, we can't afford that.
Yeah,
Actually.
we don't have.
I wouldn't be able to
the
show the
funds.
video either way.
Yeah.
It remains a mystery if I threw that popcorn or not.
It's not a mystery. He just threw the popcorn.
I didn't throw the popcorn.
Yeah, you 100% did.
Whatever, man. But yeah.
Did you just drop it out of your hand in the air? Oh no!
No, I dropped my popcorn. It's just the whole bowl just flies up in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Have you seen some of those videos where they actually do?
Yeah, no, I feel bad for the theater workers.
Yeah, I know. That's why, like, I didn't throw the popcorn. So on a serious note, that's why I didn't want to, because I feel bad that they have to clean it up. But like they'll get those big old bags like that big.
Yeah.
You know how they'll like tie them. Then like he'll say a line and then they'll start like just unloading like the popcorn. It's everywhere all over the theater.
I don't.
I saw one dude bring a real chicken, man.
Really?
Yeah, he was holding a chicken like up in the air. It was the craziest thing.
That's hilarious.
But yeah.
You know, we actually got chickens recently.
Really?
Yeah, we just got 12 chickens and 6 ducks, I think.
Huh.
Just recently.
You can make that you could make like a ugly duckling video IRL.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
We
could
got
put that on a short on our YouTube.
Yeah. Because my sister and my dad, they were putting together a coop, so they had to go and pick up some chickens for it. So now, just to be honest, the coop is a lot bigger than those chickens. You could definitely fit a lot more chickens. They thought it was going to be a lot smaller.
Yeah.
It was not. But yeah, so we got some new chickens and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. What are y'all gonna like?
Just for eggs.
Oh, just for eggs?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
And I think it was kind of just because we used to have chickens, but then we didn't for like a couple years, and they figured we might as well just get some back. So
yeah,
put a coop together, and then went and got some.
Nice. Segueing from chickens to our movie recommendation for the day. I watched this movie on the way to Pensacola.
And I watched this movie a couple months ago.
Yeah, when I was flying by myself. It's called Fury. It's a World War II movie about these kind of tank crews who all work in a tank together, but there's also like a bunch of other different tank crews, but I think since they're like side characters, they end up like not making it through the movie, if you know what I'm saying. That I can't say on here because we're going to get demonetized.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's interesting.
It's a very good movie.
Who's the cast of it? It's got a lot of good people.
We got Brad Pitt, definitely. I know him.
Yeah.
And then you got Shia LaBeouf. Let's see what the other ones are. We got John Bernthal. I have to pull up pictures of these people. Michael Pena. This is Michael Pena. If y'all can see that, if you know who that is.
The cast works together so well, and like and they play like they just do very, very well.
And let me pull up John Bernthal. This is John Bernthal.
He's the Punisher.
He is the Punisher. If you watch that.
Yeah.
But do you see a lot of movies where a lot of really good actors come together and try to play in a movie, and you have such high expectations for it, and then they never reach them? Just because they're all really good actors doesn't mean they all have really good chemistry, and that they're all going to be really good. Yeah. But these are all really good actors, and they all work together so well. And I think it's good because it's like an American movie, and even if you don't like war movies, like if you give this one a chance, I think you're going to like it pretty well. It is a little bit explicit. But I don't think they show any of the like bad stuff besides obviously like the war.
Yeah,
that's really
you can't really avoid.
I mean, yeah, you can't avoid like gore in a World War II movie. Yeah.
But it is good. They all have like a personality that fits them too. Like
yes,
like whenever they act a certain way, like and you see the actor, like it makes sense that they act like that. Like,
yeah.
Like when you look at them, like you would be like, that's what I think that they would look like.
Mm-hmm. And the way that they're kind of like dressed and how their makeup is done or whatever, like for the movie, like it almost feels real. Like Shia LaBeouf, like it almost looks like he's like crying the whole movie. Like his eyes are a little bit bloodshot. Yeah. Like you just feel like it's real.
Yeah, it really is a good movie.
So, but yeah, I definitely recommend that movie if you haven't watched it already. Fury, you can find it on Netflix. That's where I watched it. You can probably find it some other places.
I'm sure it's on Prime.
Yeah, probably on Prime. So, but yeah, that's all we got this week, guys. Thank you for coming back, watching, or listening if you're listening. And we'll see you next week.
Peace.